Right, today I'm with Jack Hodgson. This is the man here, and he's possibly going to sell some of these tractors. And I've came to make a little video, take a few photographs, and see. We'll take it from there. Right, Jack. Here we have Massey Ferguson 135 LRM 994E. Can you tell me some more about that, please?
This 135's got a 178 gearbox in it, which makes it a bit faster on the road. It's fitted with a Duncan cab, flashers, and a weight frame on the front. It's been used in many road runs, and it's quite fast on the road.
So it's a good tractor for road runs because it's quite fast as well. Then we'll move on to the Massey Ferguson. You stay with me. You and I are buddies today. Right. Anyway, we've now came along to the. If you just project your voice a wee bit as well. Yes. So now we have the MF35, and it's 937 UXE. Now this one has the pickup hitch. This is the old type pickup hitch. I see the little grey one has that one as well.
Yes.
Ken, they're all different nowadays.
For the trailer.
Right.
3-ton tipping trailer.
Right. Right, Jack. You can tell us about this tractor, please.
This is a 4-cylinder 35. It's the red and grey. Very nice tractor to drive. I think the nicest tractor amongst a lot of them to drive. They weren't the best starters, but this is quite a good starter. It's got a set of lights on it, and tyres are quite decent. And they've all got logbooks, and yes, it's a nice tractor.
And every tractor here starts and goes.
Yes.
Starts and goes, okay. Right, we'll move along. We don't fall over, Jack. Right, here we have the little grey Fergie. And this, what sort of age will this one be?
1955.
It's a 1955 little grey Fergie, but it has a number. It'll be a 20, is it? Or?
It's a 20. It's a TF20.
A TF20, this one.
It's a diesel, and it's quite a lot of money spent on this little tractor. The engine was all done up, crankshaft, pistons and liners, and bonnet, and been painted. It goes very well with the 3-ton and the 3000 weight Ferguson trailer.
So that's the little grey Fergie there, and it was 1955. 55 this one, aye. So it's a bit of age about this one.
That's right.
Right, move along to the Massey Ferguson 35 here, number 778 XVR, and we'll put it over to Jack again to tell us some more about this one.
This is a 1952 35 3-cylinder, one before the 35X. It's got lights on it. It's had the engine and the clutch and all the necessary done to it. A good runner, a good working everyday tractor.
Everything works. Everything works.
Yes, right.
Right.
Logbook again.
Anyway, all these tractors have a logbook, which
that's right.
There we go. Don't fall over, Jack. Right, we'll come to the next one, which is the Massey Ferguson. This is the 35X. This super.
It's one of the last 35Xs that County Motors would sell in Carlisle. It came off a small holding place down at Rockcliffe, and it's had a lot of money spent on it since I got it. The engine was all done, new cylinder head, clutch, tyres, wheels. It's again got a logbook, and it's a good tidy 35X.
Brand new tractor, brand new tyres in the back here anyway.
With the diff lock in it.
Diff lock as well, this one on.
That's right.
Right, we'll move along. This is just a ordinary drawbar here. Again, this is the very first, it's a square mud guards on the Massey Ferguson 135. Right, Jack, it's over to you again.
This is one of the last 135s made, 1979, I think it was 19 registration. It's done very little work, this tractor. It came off a small holding again, and it's been rebuilt to the standard it is now. The engine's been to pieces. It's done very low hours, and again got documents, and
lovely paint job anyway. This is a professional paint job by the looks of it.
So Yes, it cost quite a bit of money to paint.
So it's all these tractors have been very well looked after, restored,
That's right.
and lots of money spent on them.
Aye.
Must add that Jack was a engineer and for tractors and things, so he's done all these tractors himself and he knows all about these things. So we'll move on to the 230 now. Very lovely tractor, this one. So here we have Massey Ferguson 230 on a A596 VUX. Over to you, Jack.
It's the runner along with the 240, but this was made for farmyards. That was what it was meant to be, and they didn't put a cab on them. They put a roll bar on, which I haven't got on, but that's what they had, and they'd actually a downswept exhaust, which I have got, but
You've changed it.
I've changed it to that, but I've got the downswept exhaust, and they're also cut back in revs just because they were a farmyard tractor, but they were just equivalent really to a 240. A lot made them up to 240.
So this is in the days when there were lower buildings, and that's why they had the downswept.
That's right.
You had to watch your head, Jack, eh?
That's right, exactly.
Right,
and it was,
right, carry on.
It was after the 135s were stopped making them.
Right, move on to the last one here, Massey Ferguson 135 multi-power. It has a Duncan cab on it, this one. Just move along, Jack.
Yes.
And it's FAX 489K. What sort of age is that, Jack?
It is 72.
72, this one.
That's right, it's 72. It's on 1132 tyres, which is bigger wheels than normal, and it's got a weight frame on the front.
On the front.
And the multi-power works perfect, and it's fast on the road.
They're very fast,
Swinging drawbar on it.
This one. That's what I call a swinging drawbar.
Aye.
Yeah.
And
Right.
the flashers and
The flashers and all that. Very good road run tractor.
Aye. That's right.
I'm just going to have a walk along the front and we'll just see the front. It might be we're going to go back to the other end, Jack. I'm going to start right. Right, we're just going to go along the front of the tractors, let you see the front, and this one's got the weight frame with the grille on the front to save the lights getting bashed and all that. So that's the 135. And what age is that one, Jack?
That's 1968.
The 1968, that one. Just stay close to me, buddy. Right, we're just taking a view of the front of the Massey Ferguson 35 here. Can you remember what age this one is?
59, I would think.
This is a 59.
Aye, 4-cylinder.
So 4-cylinder. So they've got a bad name for not starting very good, but this one starts fine. This one starts fine, aye. Then this is the star of the show, really. The oldest one here, I would imagine.
It's the 1955 TEF.
The TF20.
TF20.
Right, right. It's the little narrow tyres.
Yes, that's right.
So obviously you can still get these tyres, Jack, no
Yes,
problem,
You
aye.
can get tyres for you get most things now. For a while things had kind of stopped, but you can get most things now. The quality maybe isn't as good as what it might be, but you know.
So that's a dynamo on this one, a dynamo on that one, and some of them go to alternators, don't they?
There's only one
With an alternator, aye, right. So and this one, another Massey Ferguson 35.
3-cylinder.
This is a 3-cylinder one.
The 1962, I think, before the 35X.
Right.
And, it's a good working tractor, a good everyday tractor. Lights and that on it.
Lights are, it's re-lights there.
The lights were all extra on them.
Right, this one's a daylight tractor, no lights in this one.
35X.
35X, but still nice, looks in very good condition. And it looks like a new dynamo, or is it a dynamo? It looks like
They've been all rewired.
They've all been rewired and looked after and such like. It comes with that little optional extra there, a bit of cardboard on there to keep it clean. Why not? And we'll move along to the 135 here.
This is a horn put on it, which possibly wasn't on when brand new.
Oh, that's the horn there, is it?
That's the horn.
Oh, right. What a paint job, it's nice,
they're quite tidy anyway.
Very tidy, aye. I don't think I know any, well, I do know someone else with more than you, Stuart Barber, but that's a different league altogether.
That's right. This is
So it's a different colour of paint now.
That's right, we're on to charcoal grey this time.
Charcoal grey.
That was Stonely grey.
This is the, well,
Stonely
aye,
grey,
aye.
This has got an alternator on it.
This is the one with an alternator, and as you can see, the wiring's pretty good there. Excellent.
A new wiring on it. Done with a proper electrician.
Yes, aye.
Because it's too much for me.
Right. So move along to the multi-power. I remember having multi-powers in the past. They couldn't have bloody go. Like, used to have these Taylor 17 buckrakes in the back with hay, and you're just dancing all over the bloody bit. So you were. But we're young and daft, and yet again, but this one's got the weight frame and the grille in the front, and it's a very, very tidy tractor. Duncan cab.
And everything works on the flashers and.
So, as we said, I'm going to give Jack's number. If anybody's interested in any of these tractors, they can get in contact with myself or Jack direct. Probably best Jack direct to talk to
whatever suits.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll conclude that. Jack Hodgson's here. Thanks very much, Jack. And he's recently not been very well, and he just recently had a birthday as well.
It's coming up, just a few weeks' time.
Oh, a few weeks' time, all right. Okay then, Jack, thanks for that time, and we'll go back in the house now. Thank you.